When a man doesn't want to change, he won't, no matter how much you love him, no matter how many times you hold space for him or pour into him, hoping he will eventually rise and meet you where you are. If he is committed to staying the same, he will simply find someone who shows it. Somebody who will tolerate him, person will no go challenge him. That person that wouldn't dare correct him to grow. He will start looking for that person that won't require the emotional maturity because he's too lazy. He's too afraid to develop. And I must tell you, that one no be love. Oh. That is comfort. It is survival. That is the man choosing the path of least resistance, simply because accountability feels like pressure to the unhealed. But women, let me tell you something. Don't ever confuse your high standards with being too much, because you are not asking for too much by wanting honesty, or maybe because you want consistency and emotional safety. So don't ever blame yourself simply because you want your partnership rooted in growth. You're only asking for what a real man should already be working on before they even ask for your time. Yes, but once a man is not ready to evolve, as in when he is still stuck in childish habits, when he is still avoiding hard conversations, when he is still choosing ego over elevation, that is simply when your strength will intimidate him. Your clarity will feel like criticism. Even your boundaries will feel like rejection. Not just because you are doing anything wrong. It is simply because he's not used to a woman who actually knows her worth. So instead of rising, he retreats. Instead of learning how to communicate, he will say you're too emotional. Or not waste you, knowing fully where he's the problem here. And instead of matching your energy, he will find somebody who is going to expect less. Someone who gives more and it requires absolutely no growth from him. Simply because it is easier. Because this is somebody he can manipulate without being challenged. So don't let that make you to question yourself. Don't let his choice to settle for comfort make you shrink. Don't let it bother you. Don't let it worry you because you know rich. Sometimes it is not even because you were not enough for him. Instead, it is because you were too much. Abi, you know the reason that side. You are too much for the version of himself because he's comfortable staying in. You are simply a mirror he doesn't want to look into. And that is one of the reasons he's been avoiding hard conversations with you. He's not just comfortable around you. So let them go, they're not for you. Since they have chosen to be average, let them remain average. Since they've chosen their own path, the kind of person they want to spend the rest of their life with, they don't want to grow with you because your vision is too high. So don't water yourself down to their feet because you've seen they don't want to level up. So my darling, you are not too much, only that they don't want to change. They are not just enough and it is not your burden to carry. Don't forget that.